Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here at Denistone Station on the T9 Northern Line. Denistone Railway Station is one of remarkability and is quite an anomaly for the local rail network here in Sydney. It's one of the only stations, well, one of a few stations, handful of stations, that is purely in a suburban area. There is no aspect of commercial, no businesses, nothing within walking distance or within the suburb of Denistone. And it's quite remarkable. There have been quite a few videos being made on Denistone Station about how it's survived to this date, mainly because there were calls for it to actually be closed in 2001 due to the low patronage of the station. Denistone Station is located 20.16 kilometres from Sydney Central Platform number 1. This is of course the view facing towards Sydney Central. There are 4 platforms here, as you can see. However, it appears that the use of them are changed throughout the day due to peaks and what have you. And this is of course the view facing towards Epping, Hornsby and the Central Coast. It's probably not the best view from the video, but it is quite easy to see in person. That Denistone Station is actually located on a steep 1 in 40 grade, so it makes it actually quite difficult for some of the older rolling stock to actually stop and take off from here, especially I would assume on wet days. On the 26th of September 1937, Denistone Station was opened, however only with 2 side platforms. The original intention was for them to be finally converted into island platforms when the line was upgraded, and that was subsequently so in 1978, and then I believe later on in the 80s. In 2001 it was the local community who campaigned for the station to remain open. Arriving alongside Platform 2, we have a Waratah Series 1 on a central bound service. Waratah Series 1 set A36 is the set. And passing through, we have an 8-car V set from the Central Coast. Bound for Central, the next stop for that service will be Strathfield. This train here will shortly depart, and this train's next stop will be West Ryde, I believe. It's been a while since I've been on the rail network in suburbia. Passing through Platform 4, an 8-car V-set bound for the Central Coast. B15 was the leading 4 cars and B49 was the trailing 4 cars. Here we have A36 now departing. Denistone Railway Station was earmarked for closure in 2001. However, the local community fought and surprisingly won to keep the station open and active. As you can see around, it's now actually an upgrade currently undergoing with 2 new lifts for both platforms. And this upgrade is meant to be completed by the end of this year. Yes, it is quite a odd, quiet, very nice station, and many YouTubers and many locals have created pages dedicated to updates about Denistone Station, with one prominent video by Building Beautifully, which, I mean, giving him a shout out is kind of redundant because he's got 10,000 subscribers. But anyway, yeah, Denistone Railway Station. So we're here to film a few trains, and I'll be here for a little while, but I'm going to move on to other parts of the network as well, and going to tick off a few stations before I cease the narration and move on to videos focusing more on the heritage trains and irregular movements and other sort of things, rather than just everyday Waratahs. Shortly arriving alongside platform number 3 here at Denistone, we'll have an 8-car Waratah on a Hornsby service. This train's next stop will be Eastwood, followed by Epping, and then Cheltenham, Beecroft, Thornley, Pennant Hills, Pennant Hills, then Thornley, Normanhurst, and Hornsby, where the train will terminate before returning. Waratah Series 1 set A75 is now departing. As I said previously, the next stop for this service will be Eastwood. As you can quite clearly see, the facilities available at Denistone Station are quite limited. There is a small waiting shed here, but that looks like it's been locked for quite a while. Don't believe the station is staffed at the moment. I believe it will move to full-time staffing after the upgrade. Station work ground is a bit patchy. There's all this cabling here, so yeah, there's also not much shelter from the sun or weather. So I'm assuming there's going to be a whole load of new shelter installed along with the lifts. The station building looks pretty basic, standard Opal readers, all that sort of stuff. Let's go over to the other side just to check out a different angle on things. So yeah, it's quite a step-heavy station, as you can see here. Yes, so this is the station facility upgrade that they're doing at the moment. Yep, station is staffed from 6 AM until 2 PM. Got a full Opal top-up machine as well. 4 Opal readers total. As you can see, that's where the new lift is going to go in, and it's nice that they've matched it with a brick lift shaft rather than the typical metal that they go for to match the historic architecture of the place, it seems. And this is the view of the platforms 3 and 4 from platforms 1 and 2. I think it's a bit more noticeable of how much of a grade this station is on now from this perspective. Arriving alongside platform 2, we have an 8-car Tangara on a Sydney service. The leading 4 cars was T108, the trailing 4 cars T101. Now departing, next stop will be West Ryde. Passing through platform number 4, 8-car Oscar bound for the Central Coast. On a Gosford service. Next stop for that train will be Epping. And now back over here on platform 4. Shortly arriving along platform number 4, we'll have an 8-car Waratah bound for Hornsby. Waratah Series 1 Set A6 is now departing for a Hornsby service. Next stop, Eastwood. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Please subscribe to my friends' channels. Find me on all the social media. All the links to all of that back in my channel. Thank you so much for watching. And goodbye for now.